to Fantasy AI. All right, back in the computer room, we're going to look at running back averages. This helps show the production they had minus the injuries or games missed, so we can get a good look at how productive they were when they were in the game. And these guys were all more than average. So let's start off with a quote from Abraham Lincoln. He says, "I don't think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday." Translation, learn from history. Well, let's look at a little history from the Detroit backfield last year and the year before. So you can see here we have David Montgomery and Jamar Gibbs both brought in last year to be the Detroit's backfield. The year before, if you remember back, a year before that, they had Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift as their running backs. So they brought in two new guys. They drafted Jamar Gibbs and paid David Montgomery a 3-year, $18 million contract. So you knew he was going to get in the game, even though they took this rookie, right? So but Detroit runs basically two positions at their running back, play them both. You can see here, in 2022, Jamal Williams was the touchdown guy and power back. And then DeAndre Swift was the receiving back. All right. We got some running too. That's what happened last year. You can see through the average per game here that we're looking at is Montgomery averaged 13.8, where Gibbs averaged 12.8. See that? And same as last year, you see that here David Montgomery only played 14 games. So he was getting a touchdown a game just like Jamar Williams. That's what that position in Detroit's number 3 offense gives you. So you're getting a touchdown a game out of David Montgomery and the running, not so much receiving. But you see here Jamar Gibbs, he did get 10 touchdowns. You know, that was a break for him. But you see here that he gets the targets. He's the receiving back. So they play it, they keep it the same year. So which one's the better value in 2024? Well, I still think as long as David Montgomery's healthy, he's going to get a touchdown a game. Like Jamar Williams, like David Montgomery did. So Jamal Williams ranked 7th that year. What was David Montgomery ranked? And Jamar Gibbs? Well, let's take a look at the rankings then. Moving on. Let's get it started here with Joe Mixon up first. Now, he ranked 12th in average. You can see his average is 12.65 a game. And he played all 17 games. You can see he finished the 6th running back, right, in 2023, but he finished the 12th in average. That's how this is working. And he comes in the next year ranked 15th. I don't know if they're worried about Houston or whatever. I think that they're a little down on him. They have Pierce there, I guess. He had a down year. But moving on, let's check out the next guy, Derrick Henry. He finished 5th in scoring, but you can see in average, he finished 11th at 12.74. Has no real competition there in Baltimore. It's going to be him. So you can see how it's move on to the next guy. We got Jamar Gibbs. Here's where we're talking about. He finished 10th in average, 12th in scoring. See, he missed 2 games, played 15 games. So, you know, right now they've got him ranked, look at this for next year, 5th. They've got Jamar Gibbs, Gibbs ranked 5th, right? Well, I tell you what, for right now, give me Montgomery for the value. But let's go on number 9. Travis Etienne came in ranked at the number 9th. Played all 17 games. And he finished 4th overall. Got no real competition. They got him ranked 8th right now. About right, I guess. But, I don't know. I like him too. But it has no real competition. But you can see that he finished 9th in average last year. And just look at next. Barkley. Barkley came in 8th average. You see, he missed some games. Now, if you're looking at just the finish, you can see he's the 13th. If you're just going on how they finish rankings, where you can see he's the 13th. Well, no, he was the 8th in average. They've got Gainwell. They brought him in to be the guy, and he's going to be the guy. So you can see they have him ranked 7th. Well, that's right about on par where his average was. I think that he's going to be a pretty good runner there in Philadelphia. Got nothing else going against him. But you can see he finished 13th in the rankings. Moving on, James Conner. I think he's overlooked. Look at this. He was 7th in average. He only played 13 games. So when you're looking down that thing, you say, who was the best running back last year? And you see that he finished 15th. Well, that's because he only played 13 games. While he was in there, he was ranking the 7th by average. Well, they got him ranked 25th this year. And he ranks 7th in average. Oh, I don't know what they're thinking here. Although I guess they're thinking Troy Benson, the rookie, going to come in and steal some. Do you think they're a little low on him? I'm not sure. I think they are. I think that they're a little low on James Conner. If he's looking for some value there. Remember, he was the 7th in average. 13.42 points a game. Don't forget he missed 4 games. Moving on. Jonathan Taylor. You can see he was 6th in average. If you look at his finish, 30th. Now, people aren't looking at him because of the big name, right? As they are James Conner. But you can see he finished 6th and in average and finished 30th overall. That's where these average comes in. That's where you need to see these averages, especially these top 5. So Moss is gone. Moss is gone. He's going to have the job. He comes in ranked 4th, so that's right on par. So you're not getting a bargain here. So that's full value. So you don't necessarily have to have Taylor here. But he's fully ranked. And moving on to the next guy, David Montgomery. Right? I think he's a better value than Gibbs. Why? Well, they've got him ranked 17th. They've got him ranked 17th running back. I showed you that he's the touchdown guy in Detroit. Right? He finished 10th, so he finished 10th overall, but only played in 14 games. He was the 5th in average, you see here. 13.8 a game when he was in there. Touchdown a game. I had him. He had a touchdown every game. You just put him in there, and you hope for some yards. One time he had 100 yards and stuff, but you're getting a touchdown. And got him for nothing last year. This year he's up to 17th, but if you're looking at me, it's between him and Gibbs, and you happen to pay Gibbs the 5th pick. I think the better value here is definitely David Montgomery. Tell me what you think. Leave me a comment and tell me which one you think is going to be the better value. Better value, not the better player. Next year. Moving on. A-Chain. Wow. He came in with an average of 15 points a game. Was the 4th highest average. He only played 11 games. So if people are looking at his 23 finish and saying, oh, he was 22nd. Well, but wait a minute. While he was in there, he was the 4th highest average. So, we've got Raheem Moser there. But when they brought in Jalen Wright. So they've got him currently ranked 20th. He's explosive. But are they going to run a 3-headed monster in Miami with Raheem Mostert, A-Chain, and this new rookie, Jalen Wright? We'll have to see as things happen. But if you have one of those, he's just like a lightning rod ready to go as A-Chain. I was lucky enough to have him too last year in a different league. But anyway, moving on. Here's Moser, right? He was the 3rd average. Miami was just... That's why their quarterback was down a little bit. They found the running game, and both of them just exploded. You can see 16 points a game average. He missed 2 games. You can see he finished 2nd, even though he missed 2 games. All those touchdowns he had. You can see 18 rushing touchdowns, 3 receiving. But the question mark here is, I guess they picked up the rookie and see how he works into the mix. But hey, you're gonna get it. You get the cheapest one of these, not so much the rookie, but of Moser and A-Chain, and just see what happens. I mean, you have one of here. They've got him. Look at here. Moser's ranked 30th. He finished 3rd in average. I mean, I'll take a flyer on that, because if Dave or A-Chain misses some games like he did last year, or this Jalen Wright doesn't turn out to be, hey, not every rookie running back comes in and just hits right away, right? So moving on to the next one, we got Williams from LA, right? Look at that. He came in second highest average, finished third, so he was right there. You can see they did bring in Blake Corum to as competition, and if you remember back, they had nothing else. They had traded away the competition there for Williams last year, and he didn't have any, so he had a good run there towards it. He did that all in 12 games. Just what a, but how important is this rookie going to be? I still like him, though. They have him ranked 6th, it looks like. And Stafford can keep that offense going. How are you going to stop Puka? How are you going to, woof. I don't know. I really like Williams next year. Even though if you can get this rookie to back him up, hey, that'd even be great. But they might do a little share in there. We don't know. So who was the top? Well, everyone knows Christian McCaffrey. 20 points a game he averaged. Was the first in everything. 14 touchdowns, 7 receiving touchdowns. Look at that. 2,000 yards all purpose. No one, Eli Mitchell, who was there last year, hurt most of the time to compete. So he's the guy, right? So, hey, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. So, if you're liking what you're seeing, please hit that subscribe button. And the thumbs up. Hit me that thumbs up. Hit me that subscribe button. All right, this is the part where I like to fill my shorts. Warning, this is a rapid repeat. Going to fill. All right, things become clearer when you rank them by their average. Joe Mixon come in with the 12th highest per game average. Derrick Henry 11th at 12.7. Jamar Gibbs comes in 10th on his per game average from Detroit. ETN comes in 9th with 13.2 a game. Barkley on to Philadelphia came in ranked 8th per game average. Missed a couple. James Conner comes in 7th. Don't sleep on him. He missed 4 games. Jonathan Taylor, he missed some games last year too. Comes in 6th on the per game average. David Montgomery was the touchdown maker in Detroit. Only played 14 games. Come in ranked 5th there. A-Chain, was he lightning when he was in there? Missed 6 games, but he was 4th per game average. Raheem Moser 3rd per game average. And Kyren Williams there in LA did it all in just 12 games. Christian McCaffrey tops in the leagues, top in everything. Please.